Jarvisbiker. September 9th, 2020, 70 degrees at 5:40 p.m. New camera setup on the half helmet. Hand-built mount. We're gonna see what the view looks like. So we're using the Hero Session 5 with a outdoor Velcro attached to the back of it, and then just dummy stuck right onto a flat plate that's mounted to the front screw of the brim of the helmet. So works pretty good. It's very strong. So for those really hot days when we're out on a ride with all the guys, I'm hoping that more stable video, clearer, a little bit higher resolution with the Hero 5, stabilization a little bit better, so we'll see how we make out with that. It's working, it's blinking. So we need some fuel, and we'll do a little roll on and see how we're doing. Check everything out. Beautiful day. 69. Couple of big freighters out in the lake. We'll take a run through there and see them. Just got to get some gas first. So the one thing that the two Cena units don't do is work together. So the audio pack on shuts off my SR10 in the glove box here that is my link to the audio system. So I don't know if we do some pairing changes, whether we can get them to work together. So I'd like to be able to record while I'm able to talk on the CB, which others do with this exact same setup. Not naming any names, but they seem to be able to get theirs to work. So we'll do a little homework and we'll see if we can come up with something that makes it work together. Harley, Sportster, Clubber. Just so you know, it's a club bike. Louis Pizza. It's a good deal. Port Dover, Ontario, Louis Pizza. So the place is coming back. It's getting better. Not too busy today, but yesterday it probably was. Alright, so the rear camera is like total glitch. We get somewhere, we'll have a look at it, but I'm not worried about that right now. I want to make sure this camera is okay. So I never told the story of the Concours. So it's at a local dealer. They called me up and wanted it because they'd sold out most of their used bikes, and they knew I was thinking of selling it, and so they've got it on consignment, and they sold it. The guy had the loan, he had the insurance all set up on it. All they had to do was get to the Ministry of Transportation and change over the ownership, and the deal was done. But before that happened, the guy's wife phoned up and said, it's probably BS, but she had told them that, hang on. she told them at the dealership that for real he was being put into a mental health institution and that they had to cancel the deal. Probably BS, but maybe not. But anyway, so apparently there's another guy looking at it. And he's got a Yamaha R6, but he didn't like the deal on the trade-in that they were going to give him. So he's trying to sell it. So when he does sell it, there's them boats. See them? Way out there. If he does sell it, he's buying the Concours, so I'll wait a little while. I'm not 100% on selling it, so if it sells, it sells, and if it doesn't, I'll be just as happy to keep it. But it is an expense. It's an extra expense that for the amount of times I ride it, and it's not that there's something wrong with the bike that I don't ride it. It's comfortable. It's just that this one's set up for full moto vlog. I got all my USB ports on it. I've only got one, that kind of thing. So it's kind of just not used, and it's a waste. It should be being ridden. So if I do get it back, like if they can't sell it and I do bring it back, then I'll probably take it out a lot more than I have been. Just I think what I need is a better seat on it. And I was almost thinking about doing one of those like high miler bikes, like for doing iron butt. Custom seat, bigger gas tank. Healy bars on it, that kind of thing, and just use it for like some competition, maybe getting into that. But I'm pretty busy right now with this little gig I got going on, so I don't really have a lot of time for anything more. But so if it sells, it sells. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But wish that guy's wife had stayed out of it, then it would have been a done deal. And what I want is I want to buy a trailer, cargo trailer, and set it up for hauling this in the winter time, so that long weekend or that in the winter I can run south quick, get to warm weather, and do some rides, and roll it back up after, get back to work. So break up the monotony of the winter time a little bit for me. Get that urge to go riding out of my system. Stelco steel. Geese. Well, we got birds on the ground here. Watch out. What's he doing? It's a hawk. Red-tailed hawk hiding in them trees there. So that's a sign that the wildlife is out. Now we just got to keep an eye out. More geese. Yep. the remote keeps dying, won't stay charging. I think that's a failing on the contacts inside, so I may rip it open and solder it solid to the power cord, and I'll put a longer one on it so I can power it. Nice road now. Wind out of the northwest. What does that mean? That don't sound good. It's gonna be cold air. It usually brings foul weather. I have another remote, but I found it, I had it, and then I can't find it, so I don't know. When I was looking at it, it started working again, so I was sitting editing video on the bed, so maybe it's fell down in the back. I'll have to rip things apart a little better than I have, see if I can dig it up where it is. This one, it's cracked in the shell. I don't know how, but it's broken somehow. So the cover has 4 little star screws on it, Phillips screws, so I'll see if I can get the cover off and find the power contacts to charge the battery, and I'll just solder it direct, be done with it. As long as it's plugged in and powered, it'll work. They say the springs get weak on the contacts, the little springs that hold it tight, they get weak, and then the thing charges for a minute and then it quits and then it dies. And then your cameras all freeze up, which I'm hoping isn't the case here, because I'm hoping I'm recording right now. Nice car. Oh, that felt good. That's a nice corner. Uphill, slightly banked, very long a lake. Oh man, that's sweet. Boys, keep the beer down. Don't let them see the beer. I should have been a cop. See that shit a mile away. Which side of the road do you like? Both. Both. Man with ugly dog. Here we go. Just don't chew my leg off. Oh, lady with ugly dog. Sorry. Sorry. Slow down. I am slow. Used to be a little organization people lived in there years ago. If you know what I mean, like organized, you know. Whenever there was shit going down in the big cities, all of a sudden they'd show up out here with guards at the gate. Don't know if that's still in effect, if they're still there, probably not. I think they all got murdered anyway. Squirrel. I love that sign. Yeah, it's working. So all I need to know is that that one's working and this one's recording the voice. I'll be good. And we'll see how good the voice is on that one if it's affected by the wind where it is, because there's really no wind. There's a little bit of wind, but not. I mean, if I raise that windshield up, it might work pretty good without, which would be a real bonus. Get that open air sound of the engine and everything instead of filtering it through the audio pack. So I'm gonna turn off the voice enhancement mode and see what it sounds like without. Because sometimes this thing sounds like it's in an echo chamber through this audio pack. Like our whole northern trip sounded like it was echoed. So when I try to use the noise reduction on in my software, it enhanced that echoing and it just made it, so I just put it back pretty much to normal, dropped the volume down a little bit, used the equalizer to bend out some of that tone and do it that way. But so we get to this corner, I'm gonna hit the button to shut off the UHG mode. In fact, I'm gonna do it now before I get there. So the noise control mode now. So this way maybe when it gets echoey, because the last time I did a vlog, the voice wasn't too bad on the last one. So I'll just do it on this for a little bit. If it's that echoey sound, then we know for sure which one's doing it. We can move it back appropriately to the better sound. So need to write all this crap down, because you go through the winter, you forget it all. It takes you half the season to figure it all out. And then I wasn't really using it there for months until I got the stroke. Once I got the heat stroke, just about knocked me down. It was then that I bought the half helmet for the northern ride and put the audio pack camera Hero 4 back on. And holy cow, look at all the gall darn geese. There's thousands of them. There's literally thousands of them. What the hell? I've never seen that before. Must be getting warmed up, ready to head on south. Their gathering point. Man. Wow. It's like 1,000 geese up there in the water. There's like thousands of them. UHG voice mode. So we'll decide on the editing which setting to use. Noise control or UHG voice mode on the Cena audio pack. And what I will say is this audio pack works a lot better with this cavalry helmet as opposed to the Cena 20S and especially the 30K. So I'm pleasantly pleased with this cavalry helmet, just for its easy use and built in, and it's fine, works, happy with it. It's just a little too gusty to put the drone up, or I to put it up on them geese. Plus they'd probably attack it, so. Yo. Oh, fixing up another one. Got her jacked up. Got her on stilts. Another one. Oh, big addition going in there. The footings are in. Good for them. Build her up. Build her up. Grass on the road. Thank you for not caring about our life. Oh, more. More. Fishing. Oh, dog poop. And the beach. Nice little beach. These guys are pretty lucky. They got a nice little beach there. A lot of seaweed. They need a seaweed picker-upper machine. They all get together and invest in one. They could probably clean that beach up real nice. Then they'd have more people coming around, just cheating on their beach. Well, we got an hour and it'll be an hour and a half worth of video by the time we're done here, so we'll have lots to try and see how it looks when we're done. Rough. Boom. Alright, so this is Jarvisbiker saying goodnight. Keep riding. Stay safe, stay healthy, and we'll catch you on the next one.